What is a partial class?
I personally love partial classes. So they weren't originally in C#. They got added in.
I'm not a fan, so there you go. Okay.
I find them useful for all kinds of things. They're a way to logically divide a class up into multiple files. Mm-hmm. And without going into the details of why you would want to do that, and there are a lot of really good reasons. There's a lot of really bad reasons, too. What it lets us do is spread it out. So let's come in here and let's go ahead and just add some stuff to this class.
Yep.
Let's put something we can actually find it in IntelliSense. So let's
Okay.
put a property or a method.
There we go.
That's fine. And then we're literally in the file class2.cs.
Yes.
So let's go make another file, another class.
Called class 3.
A little confusing, but okay. Let's go ahead and now the real key here is if you make one public, the other one also has to be public. So make it a partial class as well.
Okay.
Oh, you're not doing class 2? I thought you were going to do class 2. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So now in this class
We're
2...
just going to add it on to,
Yeah, so in this class 2, let's go ahead and add a little more to it. Let's put something else in here. Maybe another property or a method.
There you go.
That works. So now in class 3, let's go ahead and instantiate class 2. Now the thing to note here is that both of these files have the exact same namespace.
Okay.
They have the same namespace, and we've called it class 2 in both files, and they're both marked partial.
Okay.
So normally that you would think this would generate an error. We have two classes with the exact
Hold
same
on.
name.
I don't have partial on the other one.
You do have to have partial on both of them. It's a good example.
There we go. So we're back over here.
So we would expect to get an error normally. We have two conflicting classes, but that partial says we're allowed to spread that class out over multiple files. And when we say class 2, we're actually talking about the combination of both of those put together. So if you say C2 dot, you're going to see...
Why am I not getting...
Because IntelliSense is... because you're not in a method.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
I was getting ready to blame IntelliSense.
Okay. There.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that inside the method. All right, so now if you say C2 dot, I expect to see both name and age
There
in
you
there.
go. Yeah.
Because even though they're in two different files, they're all together. So a lot of times we'll use this to separate out two things that are, I don't want to get into combining concerns, but if there's something we can kind of isolate out as this is related to security and this is related to some other functionality, sometimes we'll break that into multiple files. It's used a lot for generated code, where we'll have the generated code and then the user customized code. We'll put it in two different files so that never the twain shall meet. There's a lot of ways that it gets used, but the takeaway is that we can spread it into multiple files.
Yeah, as soon as I see a partial file, I'm like, oh, okay, well, who knows? I immediately go, so there's probably hundreds of it. It's yes.
Rarely will you ever see a partial class that has more than two.
Right, I know.
Matter of fact, I don't know that I've ever seen one with more than two.
But yeah, my mind starts to go in ways. So that's why I guess I look at it and be like, where I know class 3 is here. I know what I'm looking at, where I guess that's the difference. But I mean, if it's something that works, it works. So
it works under the right circumstances, but it can be abused.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching that video from F12 Programming. Please remember to like and subscribe. That does so much for us in the ratings. You have no idea. Also, don't forget to comment below. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck coding.